This is ridiculous. I recently serviced a bike for a customer who'd fallen for the marketing hype from one of the biggest brand names in the bicycle care industry. That brand name is Muc-Off. Now, the brand name itself, it was a slightly amusing name 30 years ago, but not so much now. The gunk you see on this chain is Muc-Off Wet Lube. Luckily, I had a can of the Muc-Off chain cleaner because this lube stuff dries to a syrupy, tarry, treacly mess that normal chain cleaner just does not move. Here you can see I'm spraying this chain cleaner all over the place, which is something else I have against Muc-Off products. They're just so wasteful. So here I am using a wire brush and lots of that Muc-Off spray to clean out and get rid of as much of that tarry mess as I can. And you can see here some of the mess and the waste of product. So I had to move to a bigger catch tray, a bigger tray. I also used some isopropyl alcohol and also some of my usual citrus-based degreaser. But the only thing that would really move that crap is the Muc-Off stuff. So what are they putting in this chain lube that causes it to dry to a tarry, treacly mess? Now, you saw in some of the earlier shots just how inefficient this chain is. It's very reluctant to move, and ordinarily I would just recommend to the customer that we replace the chain, but I wanted to experiment with how much effort is needed to clean this chain. The answer is a lot of elbow grease and a lot of the Muc-Off chain cleaner. I even put this chain in the ultrasonic cleaner just to make sure I got as much of the rubbish out of it as possible. And now you can see we've got a much more flexible chain, a much more usable chain, which is probably a good thing here because this chain wasn't actually worn, it was just not efficient. So, my verdict.